Hi, what's up? Today we're gonna watch my full uncut speedrun of Landfall Archives, so I can commentate it and tell you exactly how to beat each game, and what are the strategies I used, what exactly I did to make it work. I'm basically going to go into more detail since in my original video, which you should watch if you haven't, I really flew over a few games. So of course the first is Robots Forever. So as I said in my video, this game, when you spawn in you get a random weapon. There it is. At first I got a sniper, which is a really bad weapon. So I restarted and then I got the crossbow, explosive crossbow, which is way better. So I stayed with it. I missed a few shots here and there, but I figured it was better shooting the ground. So yeah, if you got somebody that has legs, you better shoot the ground. And then I shot this boy, pretty easy, he's pretty small so I had to aim. And then I ran around and I noticed that I completed the game, so I just left. About that game is that the game is over when you beat the first wave, and when you can get to the second level. To make sure that I wasn't cheating, I looked if the second level, which is right over here, like appeared. I saw that it appeared, so I knew I could quit the game. But I actually misclicked and instead I restarted the game, but it's okay. It still counts as if I beat it. Then next we have Medieval America. So this one is pretty straightforward. The only RNG is the automatic gun appearing. What I gotta do is just grab it in a private game. So it takes like approximately 10 seconds to spawn. There you can see that this beam over here to the left shows that the weapon is above. So I'm trying to jump on my gun. So in this game you can jump if whichever part of your body is touching a ground. Here, if my armpit is touching my gun, I can just jump out of my armpit. So I use this strategy to jump and not lose any energy to use the jetpack. And then I shot all of my bullets out and I just quit the game. Next up we get Rounds 3D. So yeah, this game is pretty straightforward too, just gotta get to the top of that statue. I actually get a double jump in this game, and most of the time I f***ed up and I like lost a lot of time because I couldn't get to the top of the platform because it's really slippery. But there I got a pretty good time. And then I struggled a little bit to grab my character here. All you gotta do is just grab a rock and a stick to make a spear. With the spear you can kill a deer, just like that. So I was really lucky that there was a deer right in front of me. Unfortunately I couldn't get it at my first try, but I got it second try, which is not too bad. In this game your character actually takes a long time to bring back the deer to the circle, so it's way better if you can kill a deer right next to your circle. And then I craft a friend and I can just quit. Next up we got Airships 2. Airships 2 I actually took a long time to strategize and know exactly what I had to do, because it's like a sandbox game. So my goal being to get to this other side, I found out that the best strategy was to put exactly 4 propellers here. Yeah, minutially put all 4 like stuck to each other. If you put 5 you will go too far, if you put 3 you won't go far enough. So yeah, you put 4 and then you put it to max speed, and there we go, you have to just jump on it and that counts. Then on to Airships 1. Airships 1 doesn't have, as far as I'm aware, these pillars have no like actual hitbox. And there's another one right here. So if actually any one of you like proves me wrong, I could change the rules and make it so you have to go there. But for now I think that you can't. So the rules are just to get into the air, because it's a game about airships. So yeah, you just build anything you want that goes into the air for at least 5 seconds. There I count 5 seconds, you can check the timer to see if it's correct. And then I put even like, just to be safe, I counted like 5 slow seconds to make sure I didn't cheat. Robots Forever 2 is also pretty RNG because you get a random weapon in these chests. Also, you can see there that every robot has a little thing that is written AI on it. If you manage to hit this, it will kill the bot instantly. So yeah, it's the most efficient way. But it's pretty small, so it's actually really hard to hit it. So this way you'll see me going to the back of the robots. I'm trying to hit that little AI dot, that little AI chip. In this game, walls have no collision, so you can just run through them if you want. That's what I do here to get to this guy faster. You can also see there that my gun has little bombs. Here you can see these little red dots here are actually bombs that my gun puts on the enemies. Each gun that you have is random, but also has a random perk. So it may be more damage, it may be explosions, it may be like shooting missiles. So yeah, the explosions are pretty good. It's a lot of damage. For this one, you can see there that I have an electricity gun, which makes also a lot of damage, and it's really good. The turtle is the easiest. The turtle is like a huge robot, but it just falls at the beginning and shows you its AI chip. So you just have to shoot at this AI chip once and he's dead. And on to the next level. Artillery is pretty hard too. There's like this big guy who has explosive stuff. Fortunately I could kill him really fast. And then this is the last stage and the hardest by far. This thing over here, this beast, is like pretty much unkillable if you don't have the right gun. Fortunately, I got a shotgun. Now the shotgun has the most recoil in the entire game, and I'm not speaking about recoil for me, I'm speaking about recoil for the enemies. As you can see, I can just shoot him out of the map, and then you can kill the rest really easily because the shotgun also has a lot of damage. Yeah, Blob Game is next. Now, Blob Game, I haven't tried all the endings. I'm not completely sure that the best ending is just to fall into the ground, but it seems to be the fastest. Maybe there's another way, I don't know. But yeah, there's a blob here, fall in the ground, wait until the game resets. Here I'm quitting before I see the lights go on, because there's actually a sound you can hear. Yeah, you can hear the music resets, and when I hear the ambient sound reset, I just start pressing escape. Next we got Can You Physics Everything? Actually, on this one, I got so fast, like I pressed the button so quickly, that I almost made it crash. You can see here it's lagging a lot, which made me lose a lot of time actually. Even quitting took a long time, so I lost a lot of time on this one. Then Counts and Stakes, unfortunately another multiplayer game where I couldn't find any real goal. So yeah, you do whatever you want until the game just tells you that you win. And there you go, you see Hunters win, you can start pressing escape. Then Anything for My Pals. Anything for My Pals is a really cool concept where you have to just type commands. The follow commands makes them follow you forever until you give them a new command. So there actually you just have to be close to an object to say push. Like if I was at the very beginning I couldn't say push, they wouldn't go. I had to enter the follow commands first so that they would run to me until I got to the log, because they are actually pretty slow. You can see they're all the way over here. Compared to you, they're pretty slow. This log, you're actually not supposed to go over it, but you can just go over it if you want. Now, this is the part of the run where I can just wait until they push the thing. So on this part of the run, I just try new things. I actually got super high on that wall. I wonder if this could actually like maybe be useful for a skip or something. Then I press follow again just in case they finished pushing the log, which they haven't. Yeah, I kept trying to skip this part. Then you gotta make them slide, follow you again, and then push this door. So yeah, I didn't find any like big skips on this game yet, but I bet there are a lot of skips, since it's a heavily 3D game that has a lot of physics. I bet a lot of these games have skips that I don't know about. Then you actually have to wait here, because if I didn't wait, most of my pals would be dead. This thing has actually like a very strict timing. If you don't go like right here, right after it goes, you will lose every one of them. This time it was pretty good. I didn't lose that much compared to most of the time. I still had a lot following me, which is good because the more you have following you, the faster they will push this door. And yes, you cannot push the door by yourself, you need the help of your pals. Then you need to go to push command again. All of your pals have respawned here, so there they are. And then I don't need them anymore, so I don't give them any commands. I just gotta rush to that glowing orb. And there we go, I touch it. Then Playful, another multiplayer game, but at least in this game there is like another really sub-game, like a mini-game where you have to fight to get goals. Okay, so creepy robots. In this game, you have a gun, but I skip it. I jump over the gun because I don't need it. In this game, the objective is to get this AK right here. There is an AK here. Actually, you can see that because of the weird physics of this game, my character actually is holding the AK wrong, which is not helping at all to aim. I can't aim. It like fucked my time on this game. But I could get kills this way. It was harder because you had to aim like as if the AK was shooting to the right. I still got it though. I killed 3 out of 4 when the last one was here, and for some reason another one spawned, which makes me think that the 4th guy actually like jumped into the void and died on his own, which made a new wave spawn, because normally you have to kill all 4 robots for a new wave to spawn. But it's okay, it doesn't ruin the run, you just have to kill 4, and then I killed also the 5th one, just in case I missed one. Then, walking house game. This game, you can't do a lot of stuff, you can only like grab materials and put them in your house. So actually here, you can see that I'm moving a bit weirdly, I'm not controlling my character with my mouse. It's because while I'm moving up the house, I'm actually also pressing my arrow keys to move the house at the same time. So I position it a bit well, I press the left arrow key to make it turn, and then I make it advance here and make it go forward. This way it goes towards these miners over here. So yeah, the house is really fast, so it can make the house go right next to them. Then I take my conveyor belt, I click the edge of it, because when you click the edge you can reposition it, and you make it go into your core. It doesn't have to be real precise, as long as the minerals get into the house, it counts. Then I look for the beast. The beast always spawns near this lake over there, so yeah, I go towards that. I'm not sure exactly how the beast is supposed to find you. Like, I'm not sure when it notices you and what makes it notice you. But this time I just shot it and it seemed to have worked. At one point, yeah, there I saw the beast, I knew it was there, so I just shot it into the void. I got a really good time, I think, on walking house games. Then, plant plane. Plant plane, for the most part, you don't have to do anything. Like, for like 40 seconds there, I'm not gonna hold any key, I'm just gonna let it slide. Because, yeah, it's like a really chill part of the run where you just don't do anything. You can even go through the wall here, just, yeah, don't do anything until one specific part. And there it is. Actually, here you can't go through the wall because there is no floor. You have to go here to the right and then to the left. I actually jump over that edge because if I went too much to the right, I would fly off the map. And then back here I can just, yeah, let it slide. It's actually not that easy. If you haven't played the game before, you have to know what you're doing, you have to know how the plane controls, because it's not that easy. Don't go blind on this game, it might ruin your thing. Because if you die here, you have to wait like another 40 seconds to the plane to reach this area. So yeah, I touch the infinite path and then I go on to Auction Brawl, which is a game that I cannot play. So I just go on to the next screen, there, next screen. And yeah, if any of you makes Auction Brawl work, please tell me. This game looks cool, but I can't play it. Next up we got Physics Fighter, one of my favorites. I actually die on this one, but yeah, not much to say, you just punch people. You have a kick and a knife ability. You also have 3 dashes, as you can see above my kick and knife ability there's like yellow dots. These yellow dots are my 3 dashes I can use. So yeah, I just punch them to death. You can also see I have 5 hearts on the top. Rectangles is next. Such a fun game. If you haven't played Rectangles on your own or even with a friend or even on your own, just try this game. It's really funny. There's a lot of physics that do a bunch of stuff. Here I just throw myself in the void and then game end. RTS card game, yeah. I place a lot of shield units and a lot of sword units, because what you can do is like click on enemies and then click away and then click on enemies back, and it will reset your character's attacks. The character's attacks are actually pretty slow. You can see how slow the enemy team attacks. Basically that's how you would attack if you didn't reset your attacks. So yeah, the strat is just to get as much fighting guys as possible. You also have abilities. Here I give myself an ability to do a little bit more damage. Then that's it, you just click on enemy, and then click away, then click on enemy. As I explained in my video, if you don't load anyone onto the boat, you can just completely skip each fight. So yeah, I go as fast as possible, completely skip each fight, even the boss, and then game on, you won the game. That's it. You can do that with the 3 last stages and end up with 1 HP. So it's really cool. It's pretty efficient. Missile game. Nothing much to say here, just ram into the pillars until they explode. Here I actually missed. I broke the thing on accident, but it ended up helping me. Regularly I don't break this thing. I realized I should, because it made it so now I can just go forwards. And this game is actually harder than it looks, because it's really easy to just go off the map. But I got a really good run. Most of the time I can't just break all of these in one go. Next is post game, the addiction game, the one everyone is addicted to on the Discord. So yeah, I click the more box thing until there's times 5 boxes. This gives me enough money to do everything I want, and also makes a lot of boxes spawn. So the catapult throws a lot of boxes, and yeah, the more the boxes there are, the more you have a chance to get them into the holes. So yeah, I got a box into this hole. Next I'm gonna get one into that hole. Yep, just like that. And now I just have to make another catapult here. So yeah, now I just gotta wait until the catapult throws it at the right spot. Unfortunately this box got stuck in between those, which is pretty rare. But it's also okay because it makes a breach for the other boxes to make sure they go at the right spots. This one went to the... yeah, this one didn't go into the hole, which is annoying. And you can see I have only 45 bucks now. But on the second throw I was pretty lucky and both boxes fell into the right spots. And then I had a lot of time left because now I actually have to wait. I can't quit the game yet. I have to wait until the boxes cash in. And yeah, right here I can leave. Then I got tabs 2017. On this one I can't get the campaign to work, and it's very crashy and buggy on a lot of computers. So I do the easiest thing, I go onto any stage is allowed, make a battle end by any means. So yeah, my strategy is just to put a lot of swordsmen and one guy, and they did just run and kill the guy. And there we go, I can quit the game. You can quit the game as soon as you see the red victory text to appear or the blue victory text to appear. You can start quitting the game at that moment. Last game is Ocean Plane. Really hard to control. You have to get used to it before you start a run. It looks easy because I'm doing it, but I trained for a lot of time. It's so hard to control it with a mouse. Even now you can see I'm struggling a bit. I'm not like forcefully running into these. It's just that it's hard. Then I just shoot it from afar until I see that it's well exploded. I want to make sure that every part of the ship is touching the ground because that is in the rules I made. You have to see every ship touching, like every part of every ship touching the ground except for the propellers, because the propellers are flying, so they won't touch the ground obviously. So yeah, I blow that up. I look all over. All the ships have been destroyed and are touching the ground. I just have to wait for this one to touch the ground completely. And then when I turn back, I see right here that the ship is touching the ground in its entirety. And then yeah, that's it for my run. And with that, I will see you soon. Thank you for watching. My next video is gonna be a big one. It's going to be like a Minecraft event if everything goes according to plan. I will see you next time. Now, goodbye.